Well, it's not raining. Let's be hopeful. But it's cold. You know, a little wool hat really does the trick. And the thermometer says it's like 45 degrees, which is usually plenty warm. Oh, winter. Which is a nice time of year. I mean, it's very introspective, and it's just perfect for you know what. So this pipe is kind of interesting. Really nice grain on it. There are a couple of fills. It's a custom built. From the logo stamped on there, I would guess it's a later custom built, meaning probably 60s. I like the shape though. What would you call that? A scoop? Maybe, yeah. Some beautiful wood. Nice thick rim, thick bowl, wide saddle bit. Could use a little less curve. I already have modified it somewhat in hot water. It's vulcanite. Of course, then you get the licking an inner tube flavor. But I polished it and re-waxed it somewhat inadequately. But I'll probably have to do that again. And I did enlarge the shank boring to 5/32. To me, that's my magic number. I'm not sure if that corresponds to 4mm, maybe, metric, but it needed it. It didn't draw very well, and I found even crappy pipes can smoke pretty darn well as a smoking instrument. As an aesthetic piece, they're still lacking, of course, but to make them smoke better, I found just reaming out the shank to 5/32 is often the cure. But really nice wood. Yeah. And that custom built rustication, which I'm sure you cannot see with this sad little camera. Sweet. So I'm enjoying it. It's a scale larger, just a little bit larger than the jums I normally smoke. Very similar shape. Who came first, jum or custom built with that? Who knows? Just kind of even it up. There's no sin to relighting. Smoking some Cornell and Diehl Engine 99. Gotta love the name. It's some light and dark, big ribbon cut. Nice moisture level in the bag. Ready to smoke. Virginias, Balkans, some Latakia. Nice. From 4 noggins. Part of my little Balkan craze. It's good. I haven't sensed greatness, however. Good. Got some deep notes in there. Some flavorful mid notes. A roundness to it, a fullness. Not really chocolatey. I don't know. I'm not trying to do one of those wine reviews. Just give you a sense of it from my point of view. It's good. It's one I'd share readily. You know, I mean, yeah, I recommend Engine 99. But like I said, it isn't great. But then, you know what's great? I think Diehl 965 was sort of the ultimate flavorful Balkan, in my experience. And I only had the later Murray stuff. I didn't have the original that everybody was like delirious about. That's good. I'd enjoy this anytime. Smokes well in the bowl too. Gotta love these CustomBilts. And then Butte. Wow. Yeah, it was a little scary to remount my first shank with 5/32. It was like, oh. So I did it on a cheapie that I didn't really care about. You got to get it started straight. Don't ask me how I know. But once you do, and you're careful, I think you'll find that your pipe tends to smoke and draw a lot better. And oftentimes I'll just take a peek in there and I can look and see if it's pretty close to 5/32. If it is, great. If it's not, then often I'll start with a smaller bit and kind of just work my way up. And I'll stick the bit, I'll take the, or the shank rather, I'll take the bit off and then fit the drill bit in the hole as far as it'll go, and then mount it on the drill. Don't ask me how I came up with that technique. I made a few errors. You know, my brother always says to me, well, why don't you do your own work on your truck? Why don't you fix it? You know, it's like, well, I could if I had the time, if I wasn't laying in the mud in the driveway, in the rain. And if I was willing to disable my truck for days at a time because I got it wrong the first time, which I have a talent for. So, leave it to the experts. And you may decide to do that too, but for some reason this was more, I'm willing to do this. Risk my pipes for risk ruining them. But if you're careful. I mean, my gosh, it's just drilling a hole, for God's sake. And you're instantly rewarded. So happy Thanksgiving to everyone around the world. Those Puritans coming over here and not starving. There's all kinds of versions. PC and non-PC versions of their early experiences with that first Thanksgiving. That would be a good discussion over a bowlful, wouldn't it?